just don't know. Say the world just don't know what they will soon know. Let's rise to the full, there's no rule, it's just how I feel. Listen close between lines, I be spitting what's real. Say the world just don't know what they will soon know. This is the anthem for those who stay peace amidst the ruckus. God sends us what we can handle, and look where he stuck us, in the belly. New York, love it and hate it.
Hey patrons, I really intended to have the camera on me to open, so maybe if I feel a little better, if you ended up seeing my face, it's because I was like, okay, I edited myself in there. But right now, if the video is starting from my hands waving to you, it's because my energy has been kind of weird. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. There's a lot of loose ends I'm trying to tie up with things. My kids have been a handful. I mean, when aren't they? I just want to sage a little bit. Oops. See what I'm talking about? I just feel a little off. Not off, because I don't do readings when I feel completely drained. I've been experiencing, I guess, you know, I'll share with my patrons. I've just been experiencing giving from an empty cup sometimes, but I never really minded because I love what I do. And, you know, usually in some way, shape, or form, I felt like my cup was refilled. And lately, I haven't been feeling that way. I've been feeling like I'm running on a treadmill and there's no end game, like, you know. And it's not my patrons, no. It's I have a lot of people I work with, and or that you know, come to me for guidance. And as of late, I noticed that my boundaries have not been high enough. I have people that are like lying to me so that I'll do services for them for free, or give them leeway, you know, taking no consideration in the fact that I have a family to raise and take care of myself and bills of my own. But I can't blame them because it's the lack of boundaries. You know, I've always been someone that was like, okay, all right, no problem, when really, you know, my energy might not have been ready for it, or I knew I had 100 things on my plate, or I knew I really needed the income, and I would still say, oh, take your time, and then I'm behind in my bills, or I can't afford to get what I need. And I think Spirit's been telling me, cut that shit out, you know. So I didn't want to be on camera. Look, a bill collector's hitting me up right now in the middle of this. Oh God, let me hang that up. I hope y'all don't hear that. I think I have it on silent. Anyway, all that is just to explain why I didn't really feel like showing my face in this video. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep. I did dress and try to look presentable, but when I went to start the video, it was like, bleh. Like, that's how my vibe felt. So I said, you know, I'm not one to come to y'all being, you know, not authentic, being phony or fake. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, hey guys, let's get into it. And my energy's feeling like, hey y'all, let's get into it. So I figured, let me be real, you know, like I usually am. So we're going to start. We're going to jump right in. The way this reading's going to go, I have my book here. You're going to get a treat today because I am going to use my charm box. You know, I don't always pull out the charm box, but today I showed you that upside down. Not that it matters, but today I'm going to use my charm box and clarifying cards. But that'll be the last thing I do. This reading, it's going to start with an affirmation card. So I will show you each photo and you can select based off the card, or you can select based off of the object. okay, that the pile represents. So the first cards are going to tell you, how are you being empowered or motivated? Keep in mind, this is an extension to the full moon in Aries reading. The full moon lasts about 10 days, this one. So this can carry you through the week all the way into the following week. So it's, how are you being empowered or motivated at this time? It's the first card it's going to tell you. The second one's, what do you need to pay close attention to? Then the third one's, a blessing or lesson coming in. Which one is it? Fourth one, how will you be transformed? Fifth, love. What can I do to receive what I desire? And that card is not just talking about romance. It could talk about the career of your dreams, the home of your dreams, whatever it is that your heart is calling for. That's what that card will reveal. And lastly, you get a card that I'll shuffle live from the Get the Bag, F them coins deck. And when I finish all three of the piles, I will go to the charms. Okay? So with that said, we're going to get started. Let me put this book where I can see it so I can remember what each card is representing, because I will forget. No, don't fall. Okay. And I'm going to show you each of these cards for pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and their objects. And then I will advise you to take in a deep breath before you select. In this reading, I would suggest you only select one. Whichever one you are immediately feeling called to is the one that has your message. All right. So pile number 1 is represented by this card. And mind you, I don't know what's in each pile. I never do. Okay. And by this pyrite crystal. Pile number 2 is represented by this card. And this bag. Pile number 3 is represented by this card. And this Buddha statue. Okay. Take your time, taking a deep breath. Exhale. And the first number, first image, first object that pops into your mind is the one that holds your reading. I will see you in a few seconds, probably at the snap of fingers. Hey, pile number 1, if you were drawn to this picture here, this is your affirmation card, and that is the last thing that I read. So it's going to wait over here in the cut. If you were also drawn to this pyrite, all right, what I'm getting from the pyrite is something great is coming in. I know in the past you might have felt like you got bamboozled a few times. Maybe you made a few investments that weren't great. I don't know. I'm just getting the energy of someone who made investments in things or put their money into stuff and didn't really get back what they put in. Or I'm sorry, I'm adjusting my light now, trying to see how I could get rid of this giant shadow. I think that might be a little better. But yeah, it's something that you thought, I mean, I think you had to learn the lesson that all that glitters is not gold, whoever chose this pile. And now I feel feel like Spirit's coming through to tell you that there's something coming. There's something on the horizon that is really going to shift things. And when it comes in, you'll know. Okay. But I just feel like it's going to be something that it's going to be like a golden opportunity. That's all I keep hearing. It's like golden opportunity. Don't sleep on this when it comes your way. It's not like the other things that you've put money behind. This is something I feel like that's going to bring money rather than take money. So if you get an opportunity to invest in something, it could be a workshop. It could be anything really. A new career, whatever it may be, land, a house, a car. They're saying whatever it is, it's going to be the key to unlocking your ability to attract in abundance. Okay. Okay. That's about it. I'm getting with the pyrite. I'm trying not to let this stupid light distract me. Okay, here we go. All right, so let's get started. So your first card is going to tell you how you're being empowered or motivated at this time under this full moon energy for the next 10 days. You have flower moon blossoming and master number 33. So I do feel like you're going to be going through some kind of growth. Maybe something you're already invested in is going to be blooming or finally showing you that everything you put in is coming back. Music is going to be important for you in healing at this time, but I do feel that something you planted is growing. And I also feel that you yourself will feel like you're leveling up. I keep hearing flower essence. So maybe you have flowers in the home or you need to get some, or essential oils that smell like flowers would do wonders for you. Yeah, it's just something about your energy, something that you've been working on, maybe within yourself even, a spiritual growth spurt. But something is blooming. And it's making me feel like it's piggybacking off of the pyrite, like something you invested in. And that could be investment of your time even. Whatever you invested in, I feel like you're going to see something bloom. And I really do feel like it could be within yourself as well, this blossoming. I feel like you are moving out of fear. This is a time for you to not give up. This would be a bad time to give up. So you're being motivated not to give up. You're being empowered to know that you are fearless, or you need to be more fearless, which is what they're empowering you. Your ancestors are coming through to give you more strength and to know that you're safe and you're secure. It's time for you to rise. All right. And pay attention to your victories. You're also being empowered to notice where there may be people around you that do not want to see you blossom. Okay. That too. All right. Let's keep it moving. The next set of cards are Sufi Tarot. So you get more than one in the Tarot. What do you need to pay close attention to? The Shah of Staffs, which is the King of Wands. And he came through reversed. Malika of Swords also came through reversed. I don't usually take reversals often with non-traditional tarot, but in this case I believe I have to. Yeah. The Mizan. sorry, that's your central card. And the Sultan. And Six of Coins reversed. All right. What do you need to pay close attention to? Well, there is a masculine energy here. I don't feel like you need to put too much energy towards this. Masculine energy feels like he's kind of focused on, I feel like, sex from this one. High sexual energy. It's usually a very ambitious person, someone who's goes after what he wants. There's a part of you, I feel like you already see this person coming, but don't let them change you. What you need to pay attention to is the fact that there's a masculine energy in your life that is causing you to detach from your heart center and spend a lot of time in your mind. And when you spend too much time in your mind and you detach from the heart, your mouth starts to go off in all sorts of ways that you'll regret later. And you become very defensive. You start to worry that everybody is going to try to come at you in the same way. So you need to pay attention to how dealing with a certain masculine energy in your life, a mature one, since this isn't a young person has to be at least over the age of 35. But yeah, how dealing with this person is maybe shifting your energy somewhat. There's a need for you to find a sacred space, to go within, to find your peace. I feel like there are children as well, or ancestors, someone around you. Maybe you have kids. If you don't have kids, then there's ancestors watching you. And there's a need for you to reverse this change, this shift here. It's time to shift your energy back. All right. Stay grounded. There is a need. I see you on the ground twice. There's a need for you to get grounded. With the Six of Coins here, I do feel like you're someone who often gives of yourself and doesn't really get back. And what's changing is that you are going to start to receive. However, if you're too guarded, you're going to block this energy from coming in. Okay? I'm going to give you a little more insight with the Mazan. These are new cards for me, by the way. I haven't really been using the Sufi Tarot. I just got them. Yeah, this is exactly what I was saying. The energy is someone who's very impulsive. They go after what they want. This person may come off very impatient. They can get aggressive when they're impatient, you know. So don't let this person push you into doing anything you don't want to do. And that's what I'm hearing for him. Yes, I need to slow down. All right. With Malika of Swords, I believe that's the Queen of Swords. That's the energy I picked up from the card. Let me just take another look. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, there is I'm pretty much on point. So I don't know why I go to the book sometimes just to be sure. But yeah, be careful you don't become too cold, overly critical, impatient yourself to the point where you just accept this because you're impatient for something better to come in. This feels like someone who just wants to, excuse my language, but fuck. And I was going to say bone, but the energy I'm getting is fuck. Somebody that's just very much into you sexually, and I think you see them. You're like looking back in that direction, and you have up your sword already, but it's going to make you, don't let it make you become cold, all right? That's what they want you to pay close attention to, is how you're being changed by this energy. Now, of this person, you know, 'cause sometimes we let people come into our lives, and yeah, they can They can shift your energy, or you shift it. Now, the mizan here is judgment. So I do get a feeling there is a need for you to make a choice and make a judgment on this, on yourself and on this person. And I think you already have. I just really get a peaceful energy from you. I feel like you're stepping into a leadership energy, because I believe the Sultan is the emperor. Yeah, here they're saying awakening, resurrection, a spiritual metamorphosis, stepping into your highest self, a renewal. So you are stepping away from this energy and back into your highest self, renewing your energy, transforming yourself out of whatever hold that energy had on you, and back into your true light, so that you could continue to blossom. I just think it's beautiful how they both are in alignment with blossoming and judgment, knowing, making the correct choice. And yes, the Sultan is the emperor. So yes, I did feel a very like taking action, being successful at it, standing up for your beliefs, and just really getting grounded with those rams around you. It's a lot of Aries energy, fire energy, and you're becoming more empowered. So how are you becoming more empowered? Is through blossoming. You're just changing. You're just growing. And you're stepping into a more authoritative role. But in doing that, what they're wanting you to pay attention to is that you do not allow yourself to become cold. You come off as someone who is very peaceful and calm and nice and nurturing energy. Do not allow yourself to become cold based off of the experience you may have had with this reversed King of Wands, or Shah of Staffs. I'll call them by what they are called in this deck. And with the Six of Coins here, it's been an imbalance in giving and taking. So now you're at a point now where you're just not having it anymore. You're just not having it. And they want you to notice this. They want you to really pay attention to the fact that you give a lot more than you're getting back. Okay. All right. A blessing or lesson coming in. Which is it? Let's see. It looks like a blessing. Living light energy. See the beauty in life. And we have a tree here. So you may want to take a listen to my the reading I did recently. I just did one off of the trees, a message from the trees. And I think there may be something in there for you if you haven't listened to it already. But yeah, check that one out. So I'm seeing this as a blessing coming through. You're being told to spend more time in nature. All right. They want you to just see the beauty in life. And I think that that's what you're going to start to see and notice. All right. That's going to be your blessing out of all of this. If you're able to overcome this vibration here that has shifted your energy into one that is very guarded. Okay. Yeah. Get some crystals. Water gardens, walking or hiking in nature, gardening, all of these things are good for you. They will help you connect to living light energy. They'll help you to open your heart to natural beauty as well and the breath of life. So surround yourself with these things. Remember, I saw the flowers and I said something about flowers in the house. They're also stating that there's a need for you to surround yourself with plants, crystals, and things that support your light body through a powerful transition that you're going through right now. Celestite crystal will also be good for you. It's a light blue crystal. Okay. And the affirmation that they're giving with this card is, I integrate living light energy within my heart, mind, and soul. I am one. Alrighty. So now we're going to go to how will you be transformed? But I think we're already seeing it. Your heart's going to be opened up and you're going to just be able to find peace through making a solid judgment on something so that you can spiritually continue to grow on. But what else we got here? It says, where white mantra mother protects. So you have some kind of protection coming through. You're being alerted to. I'm going to actually go to the book for this one. and it says, I bring you my mantra. I bring you my protection. I bring you serenity absolute. No interference can harm you. No obstacle can deter you. No other can prevent your divine success. I empower your immediate return to peace of mind with unconditional trust in me. I bestow this blessing through my mantra, alive and inscribed in white light within your heart center now. Om Mani Padme Hum. You are held in my protection, and all is well and unfolding according to my grace. Be at peace. All right. So pretty much, how will you be transformed? You will be returning to a peace of mind. You are growing spiritually. Anything that's bothering you, allow it not to bother you anymore, okay? Because divine protection and intervention is coming through for you now. But your trust is what empowers it to work its wonders for you, okay? So don't worry about any negativity. Don't worry about it. If you're worried about anything going on in your life right now, just put it in the hands of the divine. So how you're being transformed is that you are realizing you're protected. You are going to start to release fear that, or any energy of yours that has been tainted or damaged by the energy of others. You're going to know that at this time, you're going to know in this moment that you cannot be harmed. Okay? Even if it feels like you go through little heartaches here and there. All right. And then from the Sufi Wisdom deck, you have Silencing the Mind. Let silence guide you to your inner peace. And to me, that is your answer. Where can I put this? I would like for you to be able to see it. Silence your mind. Go within. And it's funny, the place I choose to put it is right here where there's a need for you to get out of your head. There's a need for you to silence your mind. Go within. Find this sanctuary within yourself, this inner peace. And keep moving onward. You're protected. You're being guided. But they really want you to realize that it's time for there to be a balance in your life. And no more of this giving more than you're getting back. Okay? All right, let's get you a money card. But this card is also telling you, love, what can you do to receive what you desire? And this, to receive what you desire, is to go within. Let silence guide you. Go within, find your inner peace, and when you do, you will attract in an individual of the same frequency, the same vibration. Okay, that is your answer to how you can get all you desire. And that even goes for if it's an object of your desire. Silence your mind. You're overthinking things, and some of your thoughts are negative. Those negative thoughts are preventing you from being in the receiving mode and calling in what it is you desire. And so your last card, before we get to your affirmation, is wealth and prosperity are your destiny. You're meant to be the first millionaire in your family. Wow. So if that isn't confirmation that you are meant for greatness, I'm going to put that right between these two. Man. Okay. So do your thing. There's nothing more I can add to that. Straight up. Facts. I'm going to give you your affirmation. And it says, flying broom. I can let go of my mistakes. So perhaps you feel like you made some bad choices or you made some mistakes. Maybe this feels like a mistake energy over here. You need to affirm that you can let them go. Your mistakes are not who you are. It's what you do with the lessons that you learn from them. And that's what I got for you under this full moon energy, my pile number ones. I hope that this resonates with you. And I'm going to move on to pile number 2. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Hey, pal, too. If you were drawn to this card, this is your affirmation card, so I saved that for last. Or this baggie here, you actually get a double read because this bag here is the bag, and if you've been with me for a while, you already know what it is, the bag that holds my astrological and numerological and planetary dice. So let's see what we got for you before I even throw out the cards. I feel like too, this full moon is going to bring a surprise. Maybe a surprise that you're expecting, but you're not expecting. You don't know when it's coming in, but you felt it was coming. The next 10 days, something's going to come in that you're going to be like, oh, I was hoping and I was wishing and I felt like it was coming in, but I wasn't sure. It's coming in. Okay. We have number 3. We have the sun. And, oh, I got to get my glasses. And we have the 12th house here, which is the sign of Pisces. Okay. So what I'm getting for you off of this, I would say either you're a Gemini or a Pisces, or someone in your life is a Gemini or a Pisces, or you have that in your chart, but that's not necessary either, not necessarily true. Travel is coming up for you. I feel travel. I feel an opportunity to meet new people, to expand your knowledge. I'm feeling a lot of happiness. With this sun, I do feel like joy, bliss, happiness, feeling very energized. But you're going to travel. I do feel travel. I do feel meeting new people and communicating. So maybe you've been expecting to travel, or maybe you've been expecting someone to travel towards you, or you're starting a new workshop, or you've been thinking about getting things in order so that you can do the things you want to do. Whatever the case may be, it's coming in the next 10 days, and it's going to make you very excited, very happy. However, what I am seeing is that there is a healing process that must take place first. Maybe you need to retreat, you need to rest a little bit, you need to release some things, you need to forgive some people. There's some sacrifices that have to take place, meaning maybe you have to step away from the scene or from social media or something for a little while so that you can rehabilitate, so that you can rest, so that you can get yourself together, so that you can be in this sun energy and in this 3rd house energy of sharing, of spreading your wings, of, doing your thing. All right. So we're going to keep moving. Your first card is going to tell you how you're being empowered or motivated under this full moon energy. And you have the void, dark moon. So you are completely starting fresh. You're being given a new beginning. And here I do see resting. So how are you being motivated and empowered? You're going to be empowered to take time to rest. Take time for yourself. You must do a lot for other people, give a lot of your energy to other people, and you're going to be encouraged at this time to rest. That is a form of being empowered, to be able to relax and trust the universe, to know that even though you might not be able to see what's ahead, you're not looking back. You know that everything is flowing and falling into place for you. And you can take this moment to relax and heal and rest and wait. Because what is a void but something waiting to be filled with your light? All right, what do you need to pay closer attention to? I use the Sufi Tarot for this. 8 of Coins. Okay, coming through reversed. 4 of Coins, reversed. Center of your read, the 10 of Coins. Ooh-wee. That's what you're about to fill the void with? Got a lot of coins coming through, so you got a lot of money coming in soon, my pal twos. We have Ashikan, which is the Lovers, but it's coming through reversed. And Daughter of Coins, more coins. Oh my goodness. All right, so what is it you need to pay closer attention to? Well, first off, I'm going to tell you now, you need to focus more on your work, because right now there's something with your craft or your work that needs to be a little bit more honed your skill. They show me that you're very good at what you do, but there's more. Maybe the business aspect of things, maybe just knowing more about what it is you're offering. There's just some kind of time you need to take right now to really hone your craft. All right, whatever it is you're meant to do. With the Four of Coins here, I'm getting an energy of you're either clinging to something, holding on tight to something that maybe is no longer serving you. I'm going to actually, I want to look in the book at this one. How does the Sufi describe the Four of Coins? Because it may not be the same as in traditional tarot. So let me see very quickly. Okay, so it is something you're clinging to. They're saying it's a need to release your past, holding on to your coins too tight. You know, you need to loosen control. Okay. So maybe you're very, very worried about your finances at this time, and you're not investing into your craft. And there's a need for you to put some money towards what it is you need to do to improve your work. And at this time, you're hanging on to the past. Maybe you lost money. Maybe you had bad luck with money. And that situation has you kind of afraid to invest or spend a lot of money because you're scared it's not going to come back in. But you have to, I don't know, maybe in your past you even slacked off a little bit, or you feel like you're losing ambition. And if you are, there's something you need to just hold on a little bit longer, because you have the Ten of Coins here in the void. It's right at the void. So Ten of Coins is like your ultimate financial bliss, material wealth, families for generations being straight. Maybe you're involved in the cultural arts. I keep hearing the drums or the culture or dancing. If you are, or maybe your mate is, or children are interested in it, that is a place I see you making a lot of money, is in the cultural arts. And I don't always feel that when this card turns up, but right this moment, they're showing me someone with a dance group or teaching a class, very, very, very happy, very excited. Something that lasts all the way into old age, and that the next generation takes over and keeps going. So there may be something you need to know a little bit more of in order to start this, or maybe you have to invest something, or let go of something that you were doing in your past, or maybe you had a poor experience. Maybe you tried this already and it didn't go the way you wanted it to go. Whatever the case is, what you need to pay attention to right now is the need to hone your craft so that you can get your Ten of Coins going. All right. And I was going to tell you too, this is my bag of, I got some beautiful stones and gems out of this bag. So I also look at this as a bag of prosperity. And I really felt like anyone who picks this pile, you are already like on a path of prosperity. Now, you have a choice to make. Maybe there's 2 jobs, 2 loves, 2 things you want to do. I am getting it focused on work more so than a mate. But I also feel like maybe you will find your mate within your work. However, there's a choice you have to make. You're not making it right now. For whatever reasons, I'm getting with the Daughter of Coins. All right, let me check that out, because I feel like something you've been working on is about to blossom. It's about to take off. Something you keep putting love towards is about to yeah, it says beginnings and developing skills. So something that you are going to put some energy towards to really develop the skill to do, to make really great, is going to manifest because you're working hard on it. You've been working hard and they've noticed, okay? So whatever idea you have in your head, in your mind, do what you got to do to nurture it, okay? But there's something you have to choose between. Something you have to choose between. With this Lovers here, and the Lovers are reversed, maybe you have two different things you want to do, or more than two things. Okay. So I am getting here that maybe you are dependent on certain work, and right at this time you don't feel like you can let it go. You feel like you have to hold on to your coins. You can't let it go. Maybe you don't see the blessings that are going to come yet from you moving into what it is your heart's calling you to do. However, in the meantime, they're saying pay attention, because it's going to grow anyway. As long as you keep putting love and care towards it, it's going to manifest anyway. All right. Now, it may conflict with whatever it is you're clinging to right now, but it's going to manifest. And just in the meantime, continue to hone your craft. Maybe you need to learn how to drum. Maybe you need to get physically more in shape. Maybe you need to learn how to communicate with people so that you can attract what you want in, or learn the business. I just really feel like it's something in the arts. If it's not the cultural arts, then it's something in the arts world or performing arts. And maybe you're very nervous because you don't see it as being stable, bringing in stability. But they're showing you here, it's something you love, something you're putting a lot of your love into. And for that reason, it will grow. All right, that's what they want you to pay attention to for the next 10 days. A blessing or a lesson coming in. Which one do you have? A blessing. Ooh. Eternal union. New love is forming. And I'm feeling this on both levels. Wow, this made my heart chakra feel like, I don't know if you ever have a feeling like your body's tingling or whatever. This gave me a vibe of finding that one, and also that job or that occupation, that career that you just love, and it's just something that you've always been doing. That's what I'm getting. Eternal union, something that has always been a part of you, something that you just love. And now it's going to start anew. So forget about this past. Once you start putting in the time to really hone in on your craft and discipline yourself to really take the steps needed to make what you want manifest. Look, there's even someone dancing here. It's a Sufi dancer. So it's something to do with dance too. Performing arts of some sort. But, well, I'm sorry, Sufi dancer. A dervish. Looks like a dervish dancer. But, yeah, it's something that is a part of your soul. And with the lovers coming through an eternal union, perhaps that's where you find your mate if you're single, or if you're with someone, you guys are going to work together on bringing this into manifestation. All right. Because it's just giving me union of all kind, one that lasts as a lifetime. So yeah, if your energy isn't focused in the art somewhere, you need to flip that. Okay. You have a blessing coming in. All right. How will you be transformed? Grandmother ensures safe crossing. Wow, this almost makes me feel like you have an ancestor who is going to make sure that no matter what, you get over any obstacle that could be in your way. And maybe the transformation you're getting is you're crossing over from one way of doing things or living into another one. Okay, let me look into this for you. I'd love to get the book on for this oracle, which is the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle. Okay, and it says, you have a journey ahead of you. This journey will lead you across the water, far away from what you have known, To bear the crossing of the water, you must lose sight of the shore. It is part of your destiny, your sacred life path to take this journey. So although you may feel excitement or fear, hope or uncertainty about whether you are up to the task, know that it is meant for you. This journey is divinely blessed and will bring great success. So you are going to travel. You are going to journey. Maybe you go to Africa. I don't know. But there's something you're being assisted with traveling. You're also being assisted with stepping out of what you know to something better and greater for you. Things are happening for a reason. There's a particular path that you're meant to take so that you'll be in the right place at the right time to encounter the experiences you are meant to have and the people you are meant to meet. Trust what is happening in your life. Life changes here could be for career, your spiritual concerns, your lifestyle, or even your sexual orientation. It could be any choice that feels as though it will take you more truthfully into your essence. It might not always feel like an easy journey, but it's meant to be and will ultimately bring greater happiness in time. So you're meant to take a journey. That could be a trip that you're considering, moving, house, or careers, or even an inner journey of self-discovery or learning. Sign up for it. Don't stay with the comfort of what you know. Remember, I said you got to let go of something that you've been clinging to, something you're holding on to. All right? A whole other world awaits you, and you will blossom through the experiences that this new world offers you. This oracle is a sign of success in a venture or journey, also of divine protection through any difficult time or experience. And that's how you're being transformed. You're moving. You're either going to move homes, move careers. Something is shifting. Yay, I hope that's what you wanted, my pal tubes. Okay, and love. What can I do to receive what I deserve? And we have you are unique. The answer is right on the card. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. So to draw in the love, the career of your life, the love of your life, everything you desire, just be you. Just be you. That's it. That's it. You're unique. So don't try to be anybody else. Don't try to fit into anyone else's idea of who you should be or how you should be. Be you. Okay? If in any way, anything you're doing or any thoughts you're having or any behavior you're displaying reminds you of someone else, then shift it. Okay? Because you're meant to stand the hell out, my pal twos. Okay? Let's see what the bag holds for you. Because you're about to get that bag. This is like all pentacles. You got the 10 of pentacles, 10 of coins here. In the playing deck, these are diamonds. You know, and then you pick the Justin Stones bag. So you got something coming in. Let's see, what you got coming in money-wise? Whoa. Unexpected large sum of money is coming. Oh, well, shit. There's not much more I can say about that. And I felt that through my whole body, my pal twos. You're not going to expect it. Maybe somebody's going to order a whole bunch of things. I just heard orders. I heard gigs. Where people are going to contract you and offer you more than you ever expected. I don't see you having to hold on or cling to anything. I see something coming just big where you're like, wow, now I can do everything I want. All right, let's get your affirmation. Okay. And it says, the crown. I am a good leader. So if ever in any way you doubted your abilities to lead or your ability to make what you want manifest, Spirit is coming through to let you know that was a crock of shit. Anybody that ever told you that, bullshit. Anyone that ever tried to tell you to change any aspect of yourself, fuck them. Excuse my language, but maybe the people who chose Power 2, you need to hear it like that. Fuck that. Do you, be you. You got some blessings coming in the next 10 days. Be open to receive. Just say it. I'm open to receive. And I'm listening. I'm listening to whatever the universe wants to share with me or tell me and what I must do. If that just means shut my ass up, be quiet, and just wait, then I'm ready. I'm open to receive. On that note, my pal twos, this was a wonderful, wonderful reading. It actually made my spirit feel like my energy feel like it lifted up a little. Not to say that pile 1 was any less. It's just that pile 2, I guess as I'm going, my energy's recharging. And this was great. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Later, we're going to go to pile 3 now. Hey, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. If you were drawn to this card here, I'm going to put this to the side. That's your affirmation. And that wraps up your reading. And if you were drawn to this happy laughing Buddha, this Buddha is one of the 6 Buddhas. They have a whole story behind them, but just know that they represent wealth. And this specific one always makes me feel like he's like in such a level of gratitude, like holding up his wealth, his golden nugget, just like, yes. And he's not carrying any baggage. You know, some of the other ones have luggage and things on their shoulders and on their back. So they have 2 things in their hands. And he has this one big bowl, this huge gold nugget. And he is so happy. He's like laughing to the heavens. And I feel like that's the vibe that you're moving into in the next 10 days, where you're going to be like, I did it. I got it. When I turn him around, he makes me think of an angel. Almost thought of angel wings. So I do feel like there's angelic energies around you that are helping bring in this light energy for you. I feel like you're going to have some immense happiness coming in the next 10 days. I don't know what's coming. Maybe the cards will tell. We'll see. Okay, so let's get started. So your first card's going to tell you how you're being empowered or motivated in the next 10 days. Self-love. The wanting. Oops, is that wanting? Waxing Crescent 4. So you are going to be motivated to show yourself a lot of love in the next 10 days. Maybe you're going to want to rest more. Maybe I feel like you're going to be putting on makeup. Maybe you're someone who doesn't wear makeup. You're going to start wearing it now and then. And not because you need it, but because you just feel like enhancing your natural beauty every now and then with different colors. I feel like flowers are going to play a big part for you. Maybe I'm actually moved to grab one now. Let me throw this down here to decorate for you, inspire you, my pal threes. But I feel like beautiful flowers are going to be attracted to you. Maybe floral prints. You're just going to feel like adorning yourself. I see you in a tub with maybe petals floating in it. Essence of flowers, like just the scents. Group 1 got the same kind of thing, but this is more, theirs was more talking about a blossoming, and yours is more talking about loving on you, just loving on yourself, just doing things that make you feel good. Your nails done, getting your feet done, maybe going for health checkups, anything that's going to improve how you feel. That's where you're being empowered and motivated for the next 10 days, if not more. All right, what do you need to pay close attention to? We have the Sufi Tarot for that. Your first card says the 5 of Staffs, which is the 5 of Wands. Shah of Coins, which is the King of Pentacles. However, he came through reversed. The center of your read Salic. This is the Fool in traditional tarot. Salic. Four of Staffs, which is the Four of Wands reversed. And Eight of Staffs, which is the Eight of Wands. What do you need to pay close attention to in the next 10 days? Well, for one, this stood out to me. There are people who want to compete with you for something. And they have a very aggressive and petty energy about them. I don't know if these are people who will try to stop you or block you from whatever goals you may have. I'm also hearing don't share your plans with everyone. Whatever your course of action is in the next few days, if it's not written in stone already, don't share it. All right? Unless it is about to manifest, do not share it. There are people waiting to block your way. There are people who want to compete with you, who see your light. These people don't realize that they are working. They're almost like agents for the dark side because you're a light worker. So if they're in your way, that means they want to stop your light. So pay attention to people who may come around you and act like they want to play, act like they want to be a part of what you're doing, want to have fun with you, want to have a good time, and really they want to distract you. They want to make you shy away from where you're headed, okay? There is a King of Coins reverse playing a major part in this side of things. Somebody who tries to act like they have money or they're well off and really they're not. It's like they want to come in as a distraction, but they're going to play a role of someone who's well off when really they're facing instability. They're not successful at this time. They overindulge maybe in weed, drugs, alcohol. They're very materialistic. Yeah, and they put an emphasis on how things look, material. They're very materialistic and stuff. This person, and they're a part of this energy that wants to distract you, that wants to block you. So pay attention because this person is coming towards you in the next 10 days or they're sending you energy. All right? Don't tell them nothing you're doing. It's a mature masculine energy, maybe older than you. Someone older than you. Don't tell them all your stuff. Don't. I'm telling you now. They're in competition with you and they want to block you and they want to distract you, which sucks, but that's what I'm getting. With Salic here in the middle, I do feel you are about to take a leap of faith towards something. The divine is guiding you. So you're kind of distracted already. You're not focused. You're not looking in the direction of that nasty energy at all. You're looking up. And because you're looking up, you are being blessed. Look at that light coming in. You are a light being, a light worker. No matter where you step or where you go. I'm sorry. I'm like overwhelmed with emotion just explaining. No matter where you step or where you go, you are guided. You're protected. Nobody can fuck with you. Nobody can mess with you. They might try. They might want to, but they can't. Look at, you got the Holy Trinity above you. As Christians would put it, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. As a spiritual person would put it, it's just angels, spirit guides, the divine. And you're being very guided. And look where your focus is, on loving yourself, self-love. So take any leap of faith. If you get an opportunity or anything in the next 10 days where you feel like, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I should. I'm not really, I don't know. They're saying no, take it. It's a new beginning. You got to be spontaneous. You're going to feel like you're heading towards the unknown, but there's infinite possibilities ahead of you. Infinite. So go ahead, take a risk as you're being divinely protected. You're on a spiritual path and there's no one could fuck with you. And I hate to have to say that in the same context of spiritual path, but something is magnetizing, that's pulling you and just leading you ahead. And you have to be like Salik. You have to totally surrender. You have to know you're safe, because you're protected. She knows it, so you have to know it too. Okay? With the Four of Staffs, Four of Wands, maybe there's a concern about home instability. And there's something there that you may need to have to pay extra attention to when it comes to the home. Yeah, you're feeling a little bit like maybe you're trying to hold things down on your own, in a sense. And every time you have moments of joy, you're struggling to embrace it. You know, you feel like maybe you're being judged. Maybe you live with people who aren't that happy, or you're around people who aren't, and therefore you feel like you aren't allowed to embrace your happiness or be in a state of joy. Yeah, maybe you feel like you're not welcomed where you live. Maybe if you express too much joy and happiness, maybe you're in a neighborhood where people are not happy and they're struggling. But we're going to flip this card, because they're looking in the same direction. All this divine energy coming down. Express your joy. Be in your joy, because you are headed towards something huge. And you are divinely protected, my power threes. Divinely protected. So dance. Enjoy yourself. I do feel like you may dance already, or do some kind of physical activity. Meditative dancing will be great for you. Visualizations, great for you. I'm seeing that visualizations and dance. And really, really, really showing people how to connect to the divine is what I feel is a part of something you need to pay attention to. There's messages coming in. There's activity coming your way with this stuff that you're going to be very fired up and passionate about. You're going to be very excited about something coming in. So pay attention to your email. Pay attention to inbox messages, missed phone calls. Really, really pay attention, because something is coming in quick. I also see travel for you. You're learning your lessons very quickly. Life lessons now. Maybe where you felt like shit was dragging. You was like, oh my God, how many times? I'm not getting it. You got it now. You're getting it. All right. So messages are going to start coming in. Things are going to start developing really quickly. And I see a lot of travel for you. You got 8 of Wands. That's just making me feel like lots of messages, lots of travel, lots of things coming in for you to celebrate and be happy about. Don't worry about anybody else's nasty energy or people that don't want to see you happy or in a good place. Love on yourself. Take that leap of faith towards whatever is calling your passion, your heart. Wow. All right. What do you need? Okay, we read that already. A blessing or a lesson? Or a lesson? Wow. A blessing or a lesson? Which one is coming in for you? Spirit messages. Observe limitations. I feel that you have a mix. This feels like a blessing lesson. You're going to be getting signs and messages that you need to watch how much you're putting in. Maybe this is why you're getting self-love. You need to be able to observe where you need to limit yourself. And it's like they're telling you, go and be free, but limit. With this, I'm feeling like, and it's coming right over this distraction and this competitive energy and aggressive energy, these people that want to block you. One of your messages is to limit who you share with, limit who you help, limit those you listen to. You know, I'm really feeling that strong for you, that there is a need for you to just have some boundaries, but also when it comes to your own self and your energy that you're putting out. All right, I'm going to glance in the book really quickly for this one, but okay. All right, you're getting messages from passed on loved ones as well. Maybe you've been hearing or seeing or feeling their vibe around. This is also a sign. Hummingbirds may resonate with you, even ravens. All right, your passed on loved ones are asking you to be observant of the signs they're sending you every day. Okay, be aware of the moments in your mind where your mind wanders. or you have memories of the past. It's this loved one. They may come to you in dreams. Keep a journal so that you can take notes or record when this happens. All right. Acknowledge those signs and those moments immediately. Okay. And communicate with them. Communicate with your loved one. Show them gratitude, because it takes a great deal of energy for them to come through and have these encounters with you. All right. Moonstone may be a powerful crystal for you. I actually have a moonstone bracelet, but it's far from me right now. And the affirmation for this card is, I am ready to receive confirmation from my spiritual team now. I am ready to receive confirmation from my spiritual team now. All right, this is a powerful animal, a very positive animal totem. All right. And they're healing you, and they're encouraging you to open your heart to receive love in your life. So this is like a blessing lesson, because it's a blessing to have them come through, but it's also a lesson for you to remember to observe the synchronicities and the signs around you and know when to hold your energy or your light back from certain entities. Okay. How will you be transformed under this full moon in Aries? We have surrender, sensitive sister. Be moved by the moon. If this is not so insane. Be moved by the moon. Surrender, sensitive sister. Be moved by the moon. So you are probably an empath, my love. You're probably very, very, very affected by the moon. You see her falling into the water. It just feels like a release of emotions. And just allowing this full moon energy to move you, to prompt you to just be in your feelings. What else do we have for this card? It says, you know what you know, even when you don't know how you know it. I speak to you through your intuition, which is beyond logic. Even when you feel like you know too much or are too sensitive, you do not need to shut down or try to protect yourself from feeling. What will work better for you is to be open and truthful with all that you feel and resist nothing. It shall then simply flow, changing like the phases of the moon, naturally and without effort on your part. I will guide you and show you how to do this so that you will never be afraid, even of the passing experience of fear itself. And you shall become surrendered into life, a living embodiment of grace in motion. Wow. How are you being transformed? Something is happening. You can't see it, but in your most sensitive and responsive moments, you feel it, even though others around you may not share your insight. You may share your feelings with others, and they may accept what you say or see, or they may question you. Perhaps you may be keeping it to yourself because you don't know what to do with the information or feelings you have, or are fearful that others will be afraid and judge you. It doesn't matter whether anyone sees or feels as you do. You're meant to be moved by the moon, to sense and feel as you do. Don't try to toughen up to protect yourself or become less sensitive, less emotionally attuned, or less moved by energy and feeling. Your sensitivity could become your greatest asset, a source of wisdom, truth, and even strength. It's been given to you for your benefit, not as a burden. You need to honor what you feel. Whatever you've been feeling, sensing, or trusting in, whatever you know deep within, even without a shred of physical evidence to support it, that is your truth. So if you've been feeling more sensitive lately, even perhaps more emotional, and you wonder why, you're opening up. That's the transformation. You're opening up psychically and intuitively and becoming more receptive and conscious of subtle energies. So don't fear your sensitivity. Any struggle you're having with that sensitivity will even out as you adjust through the transition of this awakening. Do the healing process every day for as long as you feel you need the additional support. And the healing process they have here says a prayer. With one hand on the crown of your head, say, Kuan Yin blesses the crown chakra. I claim my freedom and my spiritual connection. Her grace, compassion, and mercy protect me from harm. so be it. Lightly rest one hand on your forehead, just above your eyes in the center, and say this prayer. Kuan Yin blesses my third eye chakra. Okay, I'm sorry, I might have got cut off on the end of the last one. So I will repeat. Rest your hand on your third eye chakra. Kuan Yin blesses my third eye chakra. I tap into universal wisdom, and all I need to know comes to me easily. Her grace, compassion, and mercy protect me from judgment. And for some reason, I'm being moved to share this entire prayer with you, so I'm going to continue. Lightly rest one hand on your throat chakra, at the base of your throat, and say this prayer. Kuan Yin blesses my throat chakra. I release all words, curses, vows, or declarations ever made in this or any lifetime, spoken or unspoken, that are not of unconditional love. I trust my perceptions of truth, and I easily discern purity from deception with my intuition. Her grace, compassion, and mercy protect me from deception. Lightly rest one hand at your heart chakra and say this prayer. Kuan Yin blesses the eye within my heart, which is open and sees with compassion. Her grace, compassion, and mercy protect me from doubt. Lightly rest one hand at your solar plexus chakra in your mid to upper abdominal area and say this prayer. Kuan Yin blesses my solar plexus chakra. Everything that has happened in my life has brought me learning and made me the strong and powerful person I am today. I choose to trust my instincts and listen carefully, responding with wisdom. I accept and trust myself. Kuan Yin's grace, compassion, and mercy protect me from fear. Lightly rest a hand at your lower belly and say this prayer. Kuan Yin blesses my sacral chakra. I am capable of growth. I choose life. I choose to honor all my feelings and my instincts for love. Her grace, compassion, and mercy protect me from hesitation. Lightly rest a hand at the base of your spine, at your lower back, or lightly at the base of your pelvis, just above or upon your genitals. Say the following prayer. Kuan Yin blesses my base chakra. I receive what I need when I need it. It is safe for me to be. My body gives and receives unconditional love now. Kuan Yin's grace, mercy, and compassion protect me from withdrawing from life. Rest for a few minutes. You have finished your healing process. That was deep. I wasn't moved to read any of the healing process for any of the other pals, but this one I felt I needed to share it. Your last card, love. What can you do to receive what you deserve? And it says, finding the path. You are the driver and the navigator. So what can you do? Stay on your path. Once you find what is calling to you, once you find what you feel drawn to, once you steer yourself towards what you want, stay on that path. And I'm going to go to the book one more time. I hope I don't end up reading 100 pages again. But this is just feeling like information that needs to be said. All right. Doing as others told me, I was blind. Coming when others called me, I was lost. Then I left everyone, including myself. Then I found everyone, including myself. Rumi. Dear one, your deeper instincts are often the right ones. You can rise above your doubts and uncertainty by learning to trust your heart. It is wise not to become too attached to the outcome. Make a choice and stand by it. Taking a risk, is a part of life and a part of the human condition. Okay? So you're being told to be on guard against people influencing what direction you take when it comes to love. Who cares about their judgments? Don't betray your commitment to your growth, okay? And your sense of well-being. Your mantra should be, I am honoring and affirming my life by making a serious commitment to be the best person I can be. I will trust my heart to guide me in making my decisions. And that is how you find the one that is for you. in physical form, in career form, any environment to live in, whatever you are indecisive about, in your desire, whatever it is you want. Don't let anybody else influence you. You know what you want, go towards it, stay on that path, and don't let anyone distract you or try to make you go in another direction. Let's get your coins. I mean, your bag. My bad. I'm sorry. Let's get your bag. My path reads. Whoa. Wow. You will find the funds to pay off all your debts either in this month or before this year is over. So if you are having a struggle with credit, if you are in debt in any way to anyone this month, let's claim this month. But it says within the month or the year, you are going to get funds enough to pay off all your debts. You will owe nobody. And I think that is freaking amazing. I was drawn to look at the bottom, and you're being told to relax. Maybe you're overworking. That's why you got this self-love card here. Visualize and feel your riches are here and they will manifest. Rest. Your ancestors are calling you a workaholic. It's time to take a break. Okay? Your last card, your affirmation, says the wishing tree. My wishes grow big like a tree. So visualize them and watch them manifest. I love you guys. Thanks for this amazing extended reading. Oh my God. My patrons are dopest. Y'all energies so dope. I'm going to move on to the charm boxes as my little gift to you guys. A little something extra. All right, so bye. Peace. This ain't peace. Peace. I'm already at blessings because I feel so blessed to be able to share in this light and love energy with you guys and all the other good stuff that comes from being a part of this tribe. Here we are with the box of charms and clarifying cards. I have to shake them up, so if you have an earbuds, you might want to turn them down or take them off right now while I shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake them up. Okay. Take that too. Let's see what we got. Give me 1 minute to sort these. All right. Welcome back to your charm session. Now, keep in mind, charmies are very general. If you thought pick-a-piles and the general reads were general, charmies are the ultimate in the general read. So only take what resonates. Not everything is going to resonate. I'm going to start first with the tarot. So the first card we have here, I don't know if you can get a good look at it, is the Six of Cups reverse. So there's someone from your past, somebody headed back your way. I think they want to reconcile. We have Queen of Cups here, reversed. Somebody it feels like you have turned your back on, or you haven't been dealing with them. I don't know what they did to you. Oh, I see what they did. They were betrayers. Okay, Seven of Swords here. Somebody that was sneaky. I feel like they did something sneaky. Either they left you hanging, they left you out there, they talked behind your back, they took from you, maybe they took a lover, whatever the case may be. I also feel like they're sneaking back towards you. Maybe they are still in the same energy. Feels like an ex-lover. Doesn't feel like an ex-friend. Feels like an ex-lover trying to make their way back towards you. They want to reconcile. They want to make peace with you, but you've already kind of shut your heart to them. They may be in a relationship, or they were in one while they were with you. Whatever the case may be, they're coming through as they were possibly your counterpart. Or maybe felt like a twin flame of yours. Felt like the one. This person is coming back to be emotionally manipulative. Something that they already have done to you. And you see them coming. You already see them. You're like looking in their direction. You're being protected right now with this Eight of Wands here. In it's they want to reach out. They want to reach out and send messages. I thought it was reversed, but this is right side up. So this person is going to try to message you in some way. Be careful. They are an emotional manipulator. Okay. I see friends. They may try to use common friends that you guys have to reach out to you, to speak to you. They're going to use your emotions to get at you. But I do see them communicating, trying to reach out to you. They want to reconcile. You're not with the shits. Don't get with the shits. I see a Knight of Clubs here. You probably can't really see. These cards are very tiny. It's a Knight of Clubs, which is a Knight of Wands. A Knight of Spades, which is a Knight of Swords. And the Joker here, which is like the Fool card, but he's reversed. So this person wants to take a risk. They have two friends that may try to help. One will be honest with you. One will not. Yeah, one is going to just be trying to help him because I feel like this person just wants to have sex. This may be a continuation from Pile 1. It almost feels like the reading from Pile 1. So if you chose Pile 1 and this is resonating, that's why. If not, this just could mean that maybe y'all should listen to Pile 1 too. But yeah, there's somebody here. They're really interested in you sexually. They just feel like they should have you. And they're willing to manipulate you in whatever way they have to, sneak off, cheat on whoever to get you back or to keep you. They have a friend that will help. But there's also someone that's a common friend. I feel like a mutual friend that's going to be honest. I do feel like they may come at you with what they feel is the truth. Because sometimes manipulators don't realize what they're doing. This person's willing to take a naive risk. They're hoping that you'll be naive and stupid and jump for it too. Don't do it. All right, we have joy coming through here with this sun here. This is my block of joy, of happiness. Okay. Stay in your state of joy. You are going places with this seahorse here. It's my chariot. So you are going places fast. Oops. Look, and you knocked this person out. The one that wants to come and be a friend to the ratchet manipulator here. You're facing the sun. It just flipped over to go that way. So you're focused on what brings you joy. With the leaf coming through here, there's something changing in you. You're letting go of things that no longer serve you. So continue to do that. And I do see a new love on the horizon, be it a work position or somebody in particular. Whatever it is, it's going to make you very happy. But it's something you have to let go of. And you're willing to. As a leaf, it's like you're already letting that go to the wind. You're focused on your sun, on your joy, and you're moving towards that quickly. Okay. All right. So moving on from that, you got the arrow card next. The arrow card for me is like a 3 of Wands. It's like your ship coming in. You were focused on something you wanted, and it's coming in. It's pointing right at Africa. So either you want to travel to Africa, because this doesn't come out all the time. Either you want to travel to Africa, you're going to travel to Africa soon. Something with the continent is playing a big part. Maybe you want to do something in the cultural arts. Maybe you need to listen to Pile number 2. Whatever the case may be, if you've been doing any work towards a goal that has to do with cultural arts of Africa, you are headed that way fast. It's coming in. Don't stress, don't worry, all right? Where you shot your arrow, it's hitting its mark. I also see, if not Africa, writing. This is my old ASCAP card when I was a member for songwriting. Maybe you write poetry, songs, raps, stories, whatever the case may be, you're going to publish something. I feel like 3 is standing out to me within the next 3 weeks, 3 months. I don't see years. So you are possibly working on something that's going to be put out there soon. All right. On this side, we have parents. Your parents are going to play a big part the next 10 days. Either, I feel like you need to forgive somebody. So maybe you don't speak to one of your parents, or both your parents have passed on, or maybe someone passed on and you're going to find out a secret. There's secrets that are going to be revealed. Maybe something you didn't really know about your parents and you're going to find out. Okay. But whatever it is, it's going to cause you to forgive somebody and realize that maybe you've been a little too harsh in judgment. It could also be your parents, whatever it is. Maybe you found out something about your grandparents and you're going to be releasing that energy in the next 10 days. Priority Club rewards. You are going to travel. I feel vacation, hotels. I see you getting away for a little while, some opportunity. If not that, I see you doing stuff that puts you first, putting yourself first. This key here is a secret key. So there are secrets that are going to be revealed that are coming forward. I also feel that there's things you need to keep secret that you don't need to share with everyone. Could possibly be your plans to publish or to travel, or to put yourself first in any way, or to walk away from a situation. All right. With the compass here, you're just getting more confirmation of travel. So traveling is going to be big for you in the next few days, weeks, even, or months. So just be ready. Yeah, just be ready. And I also feel like the path you're on the right path. Maybe you've been having doubts, you're not sure. You're on the right path. Everything you're doing is a catalyst for the next thing. It's leading you towards the next thing. Even if it feels like it's something that you don't want to really do, you're doing it because it's going to open your eyes to what you really want to do or what you really should be doing. Okay? And on that note, that's what I got for y'all, my patrons. I'm sending y'all the deepest, most sincerest energy, filled with light, love, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Love y'all. Later. Till the next one.